Amen.
Louis.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
David, the song.
Country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of my pilgrims' pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
All right. So, Marge, do we have any guests today? No guests. All right, good. I'm going to turn this right away over to Dina.
Thank you, President Tom, fellow Lions and guests. Today is the last Tuesday of the month, so it's Awards Day. Yay! I really appreciate the prayer that John Claypool just gave. You know, he's the greatest among us are those who serve. And that is what Lions is all about. We are here to serve. We are there to serve. And for the month of September, we did some service things that some people in our club think that we omit too much, you know. But I think that we have a good mix. And so our awards today kind of circle around service. But first of all, I would like for Marilyn Patterson, she has some announcements, award type announcements that she would like to give to the club. Marilyn?
Here, she's got it.
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, I was reading on the MD-19 border crossing this last weekend, and I noticed that our club received some excellence awards for last year, and those awards will actually be presented at the MD-19 convention, which is virtual next week. I think Cindy has an announcement later about it. So I do know, I can, out of memory, I don't have it in front of me, but Cindy Fickett received Secretary Excellence. Dolly Harvey received Treasurer Excellence. Past Zone Chair Greg Firth received Membership Excellence. Yeah. Is there another one, Cindy? Do you remember? I don't know whether your president actually.
I think Darlene did, didn't she?
Yes, Darlene did.
Darlene did, that's right. Darlene Mulgin, President Excellence. Good. Thank you, Dina, for letting me share.
It's my pleasure, especially when it's talking about the Pioneer Lions, because they're all excellent. How do you like that? All right, so with the awards that we have for the month, I think this is kind of ironic because Marilyn just mentioned most of the awards for the month of September, most of the recipients of those awards, I should say. I'm going to start, we didn't have much going on in September. We did have a couple of service things, and we had the Highlander Festival, which I just heard grumping about that, but you know, our Lions want our work to grow and be big, and sometimes that doesn't work out. But they were there, and I appreciate that. So John Claypool, I just talked about that wonderful prayer that you just led us with, but I want to give you an unsung for the month of September for your help at tearing down the wall, the Veterans Wall. And somebody said, well, yeah, he got up out of his recliner and he was there. I think he deserves an award. So you never know what you're going to be awarded for. There you go, John Claypool.
You were there.
Let us take your pictures. Cindy loves to take pictures. Now, he actually came and helped, as did a lot of people come to help at that service event. for taking down that Veterans Wall, which we also would like to give an unsung award to Phil Olsen, who isn't here. Phil's always here. Oh, Phil gets an unsung award because he actually sang at that event. You know, we have a lot of musicians in this group, and Phil Olsen, he got up there and sang, and then I think he did help, or at least talk to the people who was tearing down the monument. With that being said, I guess we'll get on to the co-Lion of the Month. We have so many, I don't know if this is really the way I should be doing it, but we have so many awards that we could give away, and it's hard to narrow it down to one. And so that's why I often do co-awards, because, you know, it's just not one person who shines through, there's a lot of lions that shine through. And Greg Firth, I would like to have you come up, because Greg co-chaired one of those committees that was our service project, and he did that willingly. He never got as many people as he had hoped to have, but he did have...
They got me out of the recliner, John.
Yeah. They went over and they raked leaves and put down bark dust, and they sweated though, let me tell you. They were hurting the next day.
That's because of the weed pulling. That was the part.
Well,
I got a good weed pulling partner. Yep.
Yeah. Cheryl did work.
I never want to be known for a weed pulling partner, because I always get that sore and tired and sweaty. You're welcome. You're welcome. And our other co-chair for the month of September is Cindy Fickett. Cindy's always here taking pictures. She's always everywhere doing all kinds of things, like reminding us that we need to do this, that, and the other. But she's going to get an award for being the chairperson of that committee who took down the Veterans Wall. And so that was a service project that we're really proud of. We're great. It's, you know, to say that there's so many veterans in this group. You know, it's great to say that we were part of that project. And thank you, Cindy. All right, well, that was a short awards program. Does anybody have, if Phil's not here, he doesn't have a special award. So does anybody else have a special award?
I do.
Cindy has a special award. Oh no, this could be you, or you, or you. Or.
Name tags.
You want me to hold something?
Yeah, just sit them down
Okay, sit them down there.
I actually have name tags for our rookies who have been to a lot of work. I asked Steve the other day, I said, Steve, when are you going to give out name tags? He goes, well, it's not my job, it's yours. I'm like, oh, so sorry about that. I did not realize. I kept waiting for him to, I have them though. So these are our new members who have worked a project, have gone to a board meeting, have gone to a visitation, and orientation.
Rookie.
I know, but it's been, what, 19 years?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have one, he's not here, but Logan Jones, I have one for him. His mom, Stephanie Jones, that should be Logan Harris. Jay Christensen is a new member of ours, so I got his. Colleen Bolin got hers. Jim Stoner lost his. I saw him at breakfast today. Stonier. Oh, never mind. Peggy Mix. She on?
She's not here.
Are you on?
She's not on there.
Oh, she usually is. Okay. Bruce, I got his. Barry.
Hey, Mary, finally!
Congratulations. And your number is on the back. I thought I had, I wonder if this peels off. Nothing like doing things at the last minute. Anyway, I'll get you a name, number on it. Patricia Fulton. And I want to thank all of you for being so patient. You guys worked really hard this year. and Teresa Smith, and Margie Fulton. So I want to thank all these people for participating and being a regular member. Thanks. These will go in the box.
Does anyone else have anyone they would like to recognize? Looks like it must be Tom. Tom's turn. All right, thank you.
So, as long as it's awards, I have a couple. This one came from Multiple District 19. It says, Dear Lions Club President, Longview Pioneer Lions Club G1, Dana Sang, I think is her name, Steve and I, from CARE, want to thank you for your club's generous support for CARE. Your club qualified for 100% CARE for the recent fiscal year of 2020-2021 and are receiving a year rocket. Please share this with your club and display prominently on your club banner just below the 100% starter patch.
Good.
If this is your first year to receive a rocket or need a replacement, please contact the MD19 office. But anyway, congratulations for everybody. And another one. This one came from Lions Club International Foundation. It says, enclosed is your current year's chevron to be attached to your club banner beneath the Melvin Jones Fellowship patch. Your club has earned this chevron by attaining your first Melvin Jones Fellowship for this year. My congratulations to each member of your club. Attach this chevron to the banner as soon as you can and let it be a constant reminder of every member who had a part in reaching this important goal. A large portion of humanitarian service projects supported by Lions Clubs International Foundation grants receive funding from fellowship donations. These donations are the main reason that the LCIF Board of Trustees was able to launch the International Assistance Grant and Core 4 programs. Thanks to the Melvin Jones Fellowship Program, we are meeting more humanitarian needs than ever before. Display the chevron on your club banner with pride. It represents your club's commitment to serving your local community and the world community as well. Signed by the President. So, those are a couple of important awards we got. So with that, I don't have anything else for awards unless somebody else has anything. Pat, do you have something?
Yeah? People don't like you.
Are you done, Gina?
Yes, I'm good.
Here, go. Move on.
He asked me if I'm done, you know. After all of that, we could sing accolades all day, and I think that people would end up being tired of it after a while. But I joined this club because my CEO back in the day left our area, and he wanted us to continue to be part of the club. And a lot of times I felt a little guilty for not being part of my own Kelso, because I live in Kelso. I'm not part of the Kelso club. But then this club is so big and does so much, and not to pitch on Kelso at all, but it seems like it's hard to figure out what they're doing. And I'm happy to be here because if I am sick or I can't show up, there's somebody who stepped up and took my place. And that's one of the big things that I really appreciate about this club, because we don't know each other's, what's going on in our lives. We have a clue because we meet here every week, but we don't know everything that's going on, and sometimes people kind of hide their weaknesses and they don't want to be vulnerable, you know. But people step up. I mean, we get it done, and I appreciate that, and I think that each and every one of you do too. So give yourselves a hand. All done.
All right. Thanks, Tina, for everything. So let's move along here. Margie, Sunshine Report?
President Tom, members and guests, I have a card back here for Richie Wrangler. Her mom passed away last week. And the card for Rosie, there was a miscommunication. And I'll just hold on to the card until she does have a surgery. So thank you.
All right, thanks, Marge. Okay, moving along here, Paul Spears.
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, just a quick reminder that next week I will have a sign-up sheet for bell ringing. I believe it's 11th of December. I think that's the second Saturday. So we're only doing one door, and somebody has asked me why. And the reason is I thought I got there in plenty of time, but I got there first part of October, but we couldn't get two doors on it. Anyway, so with the one door, that's okay. Easier to get signups that way. I will have signups next week, and 2 people on a shift, but I'll leave room for the third person. It's good to have 3. You can kind of rotate around. Anyway, thank you.
What door where, Paul?
It's the variety door. I call it the garden door at Fred Meyer.
Oh, that one. On December 11th. Okay.
All right, Greg first.
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, talking about membership here. Margie just reported that Richie Langler's mother passed. She was also a member of our clubs. And found out today that one of our other members passed, John Power. So in the last 2 weeks, we've lost 3 members. So pretty bad. Anyway, I mentioned that we're going to have a membership drive. Today, I'm going to give you the details. On November 23rd, we're going to have an invite a friend to lunch. Somebody you think would make a good lion. Somebody you might not think would make a good lion. I don't care.
Yeah, you're here.
Bring him to lunch. The club will pick up the lunch for them. Also, if they join, we will pick up December's dues. It's only $16 out of club pocket. And I'd love to give $160 away. That's 10 members. So keep that in mind. And on that day, we're going to have a shortened orientation. Past Council Chair Hal, past District Governor Steve, and past District Governor Mark will be putting that program on. And then Sandy Cat, if she's here, she'll do something on the our school scholarships, and I'll do a presentation on our Sight and Hearing Foundation. But keep that in mind. Find somebody you can bring to lunch. If you want, we have 20 people. That's even better. So please, think about who you can bring.
Okay, thanks, Greg. Who? Okay, so Cindy, I guess you're next. Visitations.
President Tom, members and guests, the annual fall conference is this coming week, next week, November 5th and 6th. And there's a Zoom, it's a Zoom one, so it'd be easy to go. I can just turn it on in the morning, come look at it, go do what you need to do, come back and look at it. And they're going to have a guest speaker there. Dr. Patty Hill, second VP. International. And then a reminder, the fall conference, spring conference, it's a ways away, but it's there. And there's a visitation tonight in Oakland. Thank you.
All right. So, didn't, just from the club thing here, didn't Dolly used to do sew the patches on the flags? So, do we have anybody here that would want to step up and do that now?
Hey Sue, how you doing?
Looks like Sue's been voluntold.
Oh, Sue's gonna do it. Okay, thanks, Sue. I'll give you these patches.
What'd I say?
No pressure there, Red, none whatsoever. President Tom, I suggest we have a sew-off between past council chairman Hal and Sue.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I bet he sews as good as he sings.
Uh-oh. I'll give them to Sue. All right, so
I think
with
she would
that,
be sandbagging me.
I am going to turn this over to our twisters.
Hey, Wayne Island, we're finally important
get-
enough to get talked to. All right.
Louis, what?
What?
You weren't on the list, I asked you. Okay.
Okay.
You're up now.
No. President Tom, fellow friends and guests, we got this special event coming up for the 1st and the 2nd for Kettle Corn for the chaplain. They're doing they're going to honor the first responders, and they asked us if we would put kettle corn in, and we said we would. So this Friday at 9 o'clock, I'll be at the shop popping kettle corn, and if you want to come and help, come and help. If we don't get it all done Friday, we'll do it on Monday. So, and
What time Friday?
9 o'clock. No, PM. No, AM.
PM's good time.
Do we need to make anything about the screen stuff, or?
No.
No? Okay.
Is that solved?
That'll do me.
We'll have more on that next Tuesday. Louis and I went about 3.5, 4 hours yesterday to 25 different places. I have a whole bunch of stuff, but to no avail. Every single solitary storage place in this town is full. You cannot get in, they're all on waiting lists. So there was no place at a storage unit to put anything. So, yes, Sharon?
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, my son is getting ready to take his stuff out of storage at the end of this month. It's only a 5 by 10.
There's a waiting list.
Maybe it'd help it.
Thanks, but if there's a waiting list, we won't be on it. So.
I was just gonna say, he could just keep it if it's not, and then.
Oh, yeah, no, that wouldn't, thanks anyway, but it wouldn't even get wouldn't even get 1/4 of the stuff. Okay, so let's move along here. Let's go back to the twisters and see if they want to start again.
Can we? Hey, President Darling.
Okay, for the people on the Zoom.
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, I just want to let you guys to know that relays kind of changed this year, Really for Life. It is now from January 1st to December 31st, and it's called Raising Hope. And I've got a check that I'm going to send in for $1,400 from Lions,
It's late, you know.
from your desserts.
I just need that.
Thank you.
President Dom, fellow Lions and guests, unlike my brother, I'm not gifted at singing. I do help my brother constantly, and coming up we have a number of medical appointments. Dave's going to get another cataract surgery, and he's got a birthday coming up, so we might not be here, so please help join me in singing happy birthday to Dave.
Hey, Kurt sang too.
Oh, man, that was just fun listening to him sing. Oh. Hey, for all of you guys that have been buying all those desserts, you know, the Ken and Marnie Pateros and the other folks that are out here, $1,400, that's nothing to sneeze at. But truly, I've only gotten them once in 2 years, but man, that's some delicious sugary stuff coming out of there. So next time we're going to be giving the money to diabetes, like straight directly to diabetes. Hey, how about my mark?
President Tom, fellow Lions, yes, there's my $5 for today. First is probably a good thing that Ken's not here today because I was going to say something nice about Ken. I had mentioned genealogy research. He took me over to the LDS genealogy research room last Tuesday night. Holy cow, did I find a lot of information. So if anybody's interested in genealogy research, he knows a lot about it. So compliment Ken. We don't have to tell him that though. Granddaughter Paige celebrated her 9th birthday over the weekend. I was able to watch Dune. I was a fan of Dune since back in probably the late 60s when I was in 8th or 9th grade and first read the book. It was an amazing movie for part 1. Just remember it's part 1. It was somewhat interrupted because another dollar is we have a daughter-in-law who's due any time. And for the 3rd time last week, we got calls halfway through the movie that she's going into labor, we need to rush up the hill. About the time we were about ready to leave, they said, never mind. But we did lose a little bit of the movie I have to replace and watch again. And finally, a sad dollar, a couple people that I have been acquainted with for many years at St. Rose Church, Dan Jacobs, who's a good friend of Phil Olsen's, and Mary Wheeler passed away this week. So.
Yeah. John Claypool? He's here to get an award for any part of the buck. I mean, Dune's really important, but I think that, well, yeah, because I don't like it.
It's a good day in the neighborhood. President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, being the simple person that I am, I'm looking forward to, more than any of you could know, to the first World Series game tonight.
All right, fine. I'll come back to Steve.
To my best friend, Steve Johnston. Sharon, it's okay. I love you too.
Thank you. President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, this is just a sad $5 for Gary Dill.
I think we'll go around this way. Ah! Look at that, made her follow me. Isn't that weird? Hey, I got my silly old $5. Let's remind ourselves, Thursday afternoon, 3 o'clock here, Gary Hill service, 3 o'clock here. Wear your yellow coat at the camp. Yes, sir.
Do you have information on the streaming link? Because I've got about half a dozen people want me to send them the link.
No. But.
You sure you don't want me to stream it?
Yes, I'd love for you to stream it. Can you do that?
Yeah.
I gotta remind you guys, man. Like,
And it's a potluck.
and it's a potluck.
Wear your jacket.
So go over here to the little marijuana store, pick up some pot. Oh, don't do that. Oh, wait, we can. It's legal.
Edibles.
Yeah.
He wants us to bring the edibles.
Just
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, I'd just like to share a happy dollar for a very successful 2nd District Governor's Cabinet meeting last Saturday. And I have a thanks to Hal for streaming it, and we were able to do a hybrid meeting. It was excellent.
Mr. Mike Parker. Passed something or another.
My first dollar is President Who? All right, I'll put another one. President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, first dollar for my deceased friend who was my cabinet secretary when I was governor, Gary Hill.
Yeah.
Second dollar, we had a great week in Chelan, came back, got the booster shot, got a hell of a reaction, and I know there'll be hearts breaking all over the room, but I won't be here for the next 2 weeks.
Well, then I don't have to call and check up on you, right?
She won't be.
Mr. Steve Patterson, past district governor.
Here you go, sir.
Well, thank you, kind lady. President Tom, Lions and guests, a very happy dollar for the guests that are, not the guests, but the members that are sitting at our table today with Sandy and Terry.
Nobody ever wants to sit with Steve.
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, happy dollar for a positive pathology report with my ongoing breast cancer.
I was going to make a joke about the short straw that was sitting on the table, but that's such good news. I won't get that. Uh-oh.
You can introduce him.
Never seen him before in my life.
Yeah. Hey, President Tom, fellow Lions and guests. I guess first happy dollar is this is the first time this month that I've been able to sit up here as Lion of the Month. I want to thank you for that award, and I really enjoy getting the Zoom stuff out here. And just so you know, we're up to, at a regular meeting, we're up to 4 to 5 for each time for people who either are concerned about germs, out of town, or other reasons that they have to go to work. Second happy dollar, 5 days in Las Vegas. Let me see, 2 days it rained and 1 day the wind was really strong. Not quite as strong as dollar number 3. Do you know what happens when the power goes out? Do you have a CPAP machine? It stops. The dog barks.
Actually, the dog slept all through it. Fourth happy buck is, yeah, let me see. I'm just happy for everybody here, the same thing for the fifth one.
And I'll remember later.
And he'll call me.
Yeah.
How about Lang Gina?
Women too, write it down.
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, I have a happy dollar. Today happens to be Steve's birthday. We already went out to breakfast. And
President who?
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, here's my final.
Yep. Marilyn's meeting was great.
Yes. We say that again, it's just redundant, so I'm not going to say that again. I love you all. But here's $1. Just looking forward to someday not having to be aware of breast cancer because we'll be in a better place.
Hey, President Tom, fellow Lions guests, I got an extra happy dollar because I want to say happy birthday to Steve too. He's a heck of a nice guy.
I was just going to play the recorded one. I know who you're talking about.
Looks like we're going to have a few minutes with Dave Smith, and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. You guys can all go home early. Some people can start their naps a little early, right, Doug?
President Tom, fellow Lions and guests, I just hope that there's I just want, if there's been anybody here that's had any difficulties, I'll keep you in my prayers. But we're going to keep this up. We're just happy to be here, and we should be. God bless each and every one of you. To God be the glory, great things He hath done. So loved He the world that He gave us His Son, to die in atonement for sins, that all may go in. Praise the Lord, let the people rejoice. Oh, come to the Father through Jesus the Son, and give Him the glory, great things that He has done. And then I'll just end it with, God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night, from the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, fly with home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you. God bless you.
Hey, Darn, happy birthday, Dave. Make sure that Dwayne gets you a nice special cake.
Done?
That's all we got, buddy.
Okay, thanks. Cindy, any senility today?
No, we don't.
All right, everybody signed in again. Love it. Okay, so from past announcements, we got Paul Spears doing, he'll have signups next week for White Cane. We have November 23rd, lunch, bring a friend. And Sue decided that she would sew our patches on for us. So
Hey, thank you, Sue.
Thank you, Sue. And I guess that's it. So, oh, who? Darlene. Oh, yeah, well, I forget her. Well, we haven't done that yet. We haven't done the tickets, so you're messing me up there, Isla.
Yeah, you're...
Well, this part has always been the same as far as I know.
You want to hit Gary's celebration of life?
Yeah, and don't forget, this Thursday at 3 o'clock, Gary Hill's celebration. Okay? Wear your yellow coats or a yellow jacket.
Don't forget Louis' kettle corn fun.
Yeah, Louis already took care of his own. Anyway, getting back here, let's do the white ticket. 473 651. Bob Piper.
Good luck, Bob.
I can tell you, I will have an amount for you all next week of what's in there, but it's over 1,000, so. Okay, let's do the red ticket. It's 390986. All right. Where would you like that to go?
Juvenile diabetes.
Diabetes? Okay.
Juvenile.
Yeah,
He's got it.
I got it. All right. Let's see. Let's go back there to Darlene.
And Lions members, the winners for today are first choice, Louis Bickett. Second choice, Sue Skinner.
All right. I can't say this. It's just, man. Ron Stoffler? Do you want a free lunch or do you want a white cane? Thank you. All right, Marilyn, did you have something?
I had a question about who was taking over the clothing for Lions and Steve Patterson. President Ron.
Steve Patterson. They said Steve was doing it, so.
Share.
Oh, okay, I think Sharon, are you doing that? Okay, so that's another thing that is gonna come up here soon, is moving the stuff from there, probably back to the shop. So we'll have to clean a spot upstairs and
Is the cabinet in the back?
the cabinet in the restroom is, we use it now, but we will take our stuff out of there and we can go back and put the stuff in there, the plastic buckets in there, and then we'll take and put a lock back on it. We also have, if any of you have an old key to try and get in the shop and it doesn't work anymore, we have, we redid the deadbolt on it, and you have to go through Bob Speck. He has the keys. He's chairman of the shop. So if you're looking for a key, you have to go through him, and then you have to sign for it. So we're keeping an update on who has keys, because his old list was people, and they're not even around. We don't even know who has keys. So, yes, Marilyn.
Did we find access for?
Yeah, we got, we'll take care, yeah, we got that covered. So, with everything else, I'll close this meeting if nobody has anything else.